culture lovers and lovers of our culture. I won't say culture vultures because it sounds a little bit distasteful, but culture lovers, people that have taken our music and made hits. They have taken our food and they have opened up restaurants. Them take our style and them take our lingua, everything like that. Not bashing it, not hating it, but you guys have made money off our culture over the years. Probably been 50 years going now.
Fire blaze, fire blaze, fire blaze. I just start at it up, at it up, at it up. At it up, at it up, at it up. Fire blaze turn up, he then get burn up. Anyway, them say I just.
Mindset, blessed love, manners and respect. Want to greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty Giddimani Haile Selassie the First, and also Empress Menen the First. Holy Emmanuel King Selassie Jah, Rastafari. One more day above ground. Beautiful viewers and subscribers, as they then know, life is our ultimate position. Nothing no greater than that, no matter what go on top of everything that we see. Go on. Alright? So give thanks. It's great to have the item here. It's always a joy and an honor and a pleasure to forward and share with the item. Today video we are looking Sizzla kalonji, teaching a young youth how to play Nyabingi, and we're also looking at a very important message from Perfect Giddimani. Zin, as we know, Jamaica has gone through a very terrible time, Zin, from a very devastating hurricane. So we'll be looking on the developments and the aftermath and what is happening in Jamaica, Zin, regarding this whole hurricane disaster. All right. So, but before we get into everything, would I love the item to please push the like button, press that button, and also subscribe to the video or to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Zin. So whenever time we're here, the item can be notified when we share. All right. But before so, take a listen to this.
Greetings, honorable family. This is a public announcement. Jah Consuming Fire, brand new EP out now by Ija Star, featuring artists like Empress Matiposa out of the VI Virgin Island. This EP is consist of 7 tracks. Songs like Life, No Dignity, 360 Degrees, Plea My Cause. This EP is out on all digital download platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon, and much more. 360 Degree is blazing. Temperature so high. We are steam and blaze with Charlie Sana, Haile Selassie. Out now, Jah Consuming Fire. Check it out.
No call me no dark, trust me, fool. You know have to rate this.
Alright, warm welcome again, honorable family. Great to have the item here. Jah Consuming Fire EP by myself. It's out on all of the social platforms and all music digital download sites. Alright, so go out there and support good music. Zin. So what we are looking on? We are looking on the hurricane, Zin, that hit Jamaica, Hurricane Melissa. I want to say more strength again and resilience to the people on the island of Jamaica, going through a very hard time right now. I send my love and my strength, Zin, and blessing, even though all blessings come from the Most High Father and Mother still. Yeah. So more strength to the item, Zin, in rebuilding, and I myself will do whatever I can to support and help my brothers and sisters you know what I mean, and the island of Jamaica during this, you know, period of, you know, struggling, you know, because struggling seems to be the reality of the day, all right? A lot of people have concerns, though, about the hurricane. If it was, you know, act of God, or it was, you know, man-made, you know, and man, we are very intelligent, and we must not forget that, because I and I, as man and woman upon the earth, is the living representation of God, the Father and the Mother on this planet here. All right? So I'm saying this to say that we must not put anything past I and I self as man, you know, because we are intelligent. You know, we are only a little bit lower than the angels. Then we are higher than the animals. We have dominion over everything on this planet except ourselves. We do not have dominion over I and I self as people. See? So a lot of people have concern, as I say, if, you know, the hurricane was, you know, man-made, and you know, if it's just something that to siphon, you know, Jamaican natural disaster, you know, in a very sophisticated way. Then, and is people out there that have these concerns. You know what I mean? People all over. You see the social, you watch the social media, you see what people are sharing, their comments, their thoughts. Then, and you can see that people is not buying this disaster is the act of God. People is just not buying into it. And there's reason why people are not buying into it. See? But I want to share something with the item from His Imperial Majesty Kadamawi Haile Selassie the First. See? This is what His Majesty said. And this is just a part of his speech. See? His Majesty said that the young people, these young people, face a world beset with the most effective organized program of deceptive propaganda and of tinily screen operation ever known. What is His Majesty saying when he's sharing these things with us? Let me read it for you again so it can sink in. These young people face a world beset with the most effective organized program of deceptive propaganda and of tinily screen operation ever known. So you will be lied to, you will be tricked, you will be deceived. That is what His Majesty is saying, because these things, you know, people are not really paying attention to what is happening around them. See? And the program is very organized and effective. See? And it's a very deceptive propaganda that they're spreading. See? Of tinily screen operation ever known. So let that sink in. Yeah, let that sink in. It's not everything that you hear them say, oh, is God do this or is God do that. Some of the time is man doing things. Some of the time is man that is involved in doing these things. Now, take a look at this. Zane, this is from the Jamaica Gleaner. Now, why the Jamaica Gleaner would be sharing something like this on their social platform? why would they sharing something like this? You tell me. Because in a Jamaica, them say, if you no go so, you go near so. And something in a something. Alright? Something is in something. Something in a something. Wagwan. And these things are clear. I remember about a year, if not probably 2 years ago, where them said them discover oil in Jamaica. Now, you know, whenever oil is discovered anywhere, it's going to be problem. It's going to be problem. We see oil in Venezuela is big problem over there. We see oil in Haiti is big problem in Haiti. You see oil in Nigeria is big problem in Nigeria. Anywhere you find oil is going to be problem, because you have certain people on the planet think that they are entitled to having these natural resources for them benefit only and for them use. And nothing doesn't go like that. So you go and always have problem whenever time you find black, gold, oil. It's gonna be problem. And I remember them saying them find oil, them discover oil in Jamaica. And after that, this is the reality. Hurricane Melissa. Now, why oil would be washing up on the shores of Clarendon? Why oil would be washed just after an hurricane? And we see how much ships from here and there and everywhere going into the Caribbean Sea, heading towards the island of Jamaica. Now, why? Is it merely to give aid and support the Jamaicans in their dire situations at present? Reason with me in the comment section. Let me know your views and your thoughts. Zin. Now, I want to share this from Perfect Giddimani. And he's sending a very serious appeal, and I think it needed to be shared. Yeah? So take a listen to what Perfect is saying.
Culture lovers and the lovers of our culture. Culture lovers and the lovers of our culture. Now is the time to step forward and do the right thing. Jamaica needs help. I know you have seen it on the news, you have seen it on social media, the pictures, the sad stories of what is happening in Jamaica. Melissa wrecked the entire island. It's a disaster. Culture lovers and lovers of our culture. I won't say culture vultures because it sounds a little bit distasteful. But culture lovers, people that have taken our music and made hits. They have taken our food and they have opened up restaurants. Them take our style and them take our lingua. Everything like that. Not bashing it, not hating it, but you guys have made money off our culture over the years. Probably been 50 years going now. Yeah? I've been touring professionally for the past 20 years, and everywhere in the world I go see a Jamaican restaurant, a Jamaican dance class. Right? So now is the time for you guys to show us that you love Jamaica and Jamaicans, and not just the monetary gains that you can get from our culture. Yes, culture lovers and lovers of our culture, please step forward and do the right thing. Your contribution will be greatly appreciated by Jamaicans. in this time of mayhem. Yes, so do the right thing. Give thanks. My name is Perfect Giddimani. Rastafari, bless and protect. Jamaica, stand firm. We're going to rebuild, yeah? Jalif, give thanks.
So that is what Perfect is saying. Zin, that people who have, benefit from our culture monetarily, right, should, give an helping, and now. Now is the time that if you really love the culture of Jamaica, is the people that bring the culture, and without the people, there is no culture of Jamaica. So I totally agree with what Perfect is saying. Now is the time that the people who have been eating from our culture should now, contribute towards aid and support from the devastation that Hurricane Melissa have left behind. All right? Yeah, man. Totally agree. So we're keeping the thing moving, and we're going to look at Sizzla kalonji. He's on the road in Guadeloupe, spreading the message of Rastafari as you know him normally do. Then, after, Hurricane Melissa, say, man, them have to touch the road. Food have to eat, and we have to rebuild the community. So here is Sizzla kalonji teaching a young soldier, a young warrior, young Rastafari youth, to play the bass. Zin? Alright, take a listen. But one day them for reason with me in a comment section. Let me know your views and thoughts on what's been said here today. Alright? Remember to like the video, share, subscribe if you haven't done so. Alright? Mindset. Rastafari. Peace and love.
Slap and open. Slap and open. Slap and close. Slap and close. Close. Slap and close. Slap and close. Slap and close. Slap and open. Slap and open. Slap and open. Slap and close. Alright.
That says it. Banging. Hold them in. Oh, when's I hold them in?
What I do, so what's the way that we sanctified? Like a place I know, good up the doorway. Teach us some breaks and don't do to die. The needy son of God, the people of the way. I will be anything, Selassie high. Through Salas, Goliath, in the battle, oh yeah. From God protects and Pariah. What I do, when you miss it, life never protect your round. Whenever be right, even your answer. Then you will get right. When the fear is up, that is the need why I make Babylon come back to hot them. Who they are, ignorant and such of the set of them of the enter. But what are you face now, you are all panic up in them. How you feeling? Show us the way that we sanctified. Fire blaze I know cool up the no way. Teach us to press your blood to die. The need is on us and we forgot the no way. I will be everything Selassie high. To silence Goliath in the battle home. Strength and protection for Ryan. One more time.
Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just start the mindset.